weather with the KX News Storm Team.
Welcome back to KX News at 4. Meteorologist Hunter Benstock here. We're going to start off with a look at our satellite and radar. We're going to start to see some of those thunderstorms developing in eastern portions of Montana, slowly making their way into North Dakota this afternoon. Overall, just lightning and rain at this point. Nothing that's going to be super consistent. It's just some isolated thunderstorms out that way. And in western portions of North Dakota, we're starting to see this band of moisture work its way into the state. Going to be some really scattered rain showers this afternoon, and they'll slowly begin to propagate their way into the central portions of the state throughout these evening hours. So we definitely have a little bit of time before it makes to the central portions of the state, but it is well on its way. Looking at the capital city right now, still plenty of sunshine so far. Temperature sitting right at 68 degrees. Winds are right at 7 miles an hour. Wind chills non-existent this afternoon. Humidity is down to about 39%. Williston going to be a lot cloudier out there, and you can even see that. Starting to see some of those rain sprinkles on the camera there. Temperature's going to be sitting at 63 degrees. Winds are only 4 miles an hour. Humidity is up to about 45%, so a slight improvement compared to the 43 of yesterday. Looking at temperatures across the state, going to see those 60s widespread. Going to get those really upper 60s as we look a little further east. 69 for Mobridge, 68 for the capital city, 68 for Garrison. A little bit cooler out towards the more western reaches. We've got 59 for Sidney and 64 for Beach, but look at Wolf Point, still up to 69 degrees, so a very warm afternoon out there today. Now looking at our lows for tonight, we're going to get down to those 40s once again. Maybe a couple of 50s still hanging around. We'll still see 50 for Ashley and Linton, 53 for Mobridge, 47 for Flasher. We're not going to see those 30s this evening, so less of a frost risk this evening. It's really that Friday morning and Saturday morning are those really cold mornings that we're still keeping an eye on, where those temperatures could potentially dip down to 33 to 36 degrees across the state. Now looking at our wind speed and direction right now, got a bit of a mix here. Going to be a bit confusing when it comes to direction. We only have some northwesterlies in the more northeastern portions of the state. Otherwise, those wind directions are going to be really scattered because those winds are quite weak this afternoon. Anywhere from calm to maybe 10 miles an hour for much of the state. Nothing that's going to be super strong. Really nice afternoon. If you wanted to go golfing, today would be the perfect afternoon to just go out there and go hit that range. Now we're going to take a look at those severe weather threats. This is going to be from the SPC Outlook. This is for today. Well, we have a widespread non-severe threat for today. That's all we have for today. As we look towards tomorrow, though, we're going to see something a little bit more active. We have that level 1 marginal across much of southeastern North Dakota and a smaller pocket of that level 2 slight. So we're looking at that risk for the potential of we might see some severe hail, you might see some severe winds. Now, it looks like more of a wind component than the severe hail component. There's also a bit of turning in the system, so there is a very small chance where we could see a weak tornado from this system. Looking at precision cast for the next couple of days, got those rain showers this evening, going to hang around pretty much all night long until we get into Thursday afternoon. Now, Thursday afternoon, this area down here is really where we're looking for that severe potential right now, all the way from down there near Mobridge, all the way if you cut up straight towards the Grand Forks area. This kind of southeastern pocket is really where we're looking for that more consistent thunderstorm. Now, that isn't to say there might be lightning strikes out in the more central portions of the state, but it's mostly going to be rain out this way and non-severe thunderstorms. Now, as we progress through Friday evening into the Thursday evening into the early morning hours of Friday, we're going to see that snow chance in the more western portions of the state and going to start clearing up a little bit for Friday, where there's just a lingering rain chance. And then we're going to see some chances for precipitation pretty much throughout the whole weekend. Looking at your Williston 5-day forecast, we're going to start off in those 50s for Thursday and Friday, 60s through the weekend, and almost 70s for Memorial Day, and those rain chances have actually started to dissipate. Your Dickinson 5-day forecast, much of the same, 50s for a couple of days to your 60s over the weekend, but 70 for Memorial Day. Those temperatures are just starting to climb, and that rain chance is dissipated. Your Minot 7-day forecast, starting off in the 50s there, 60s through the weekend, and 70s to start your week, 70 degrees for Memorial Day. Got a couple of breaks in that moisture there. And then your Bismarck 7-day forecast, starting off in the 60s for tomorrow, 50s for Friday, 60s over the weekend, and 70s to start your week, and that rain chance disappeared for Memorial Day. I am so excited to say that. Like that low keeps moving south. We got a good dry day for Memorial Day. I mean, what more can you ask for, you know?
You might get a few miles on that bike after all.
I know, yeah. I'm going to get a lot of miles on that bike because, you know, I got the whole Memorial ride to do, and then after that I'll probably go ride some more. You know, just enjoy the day since I got the day off.
And we flipped the switch. You're talking next week. We're knocking on the door to 80 already.
And really close, you know. Wednesday talking 79 degrees potential.
Well, the heat's moving on in here.
It's coming right back.
Anyone who's excited about that, Hunter, thanks so much. Still to come on KX News at 4. He has kept things spick and span at Roosevelt